Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. If you happen to be new today, I'm Robin. Today we're jumping right into the video and we are jumping right into organizing finally these kitchen cabinets that are over my coffee bar area. I have been needing to tackle this area for some time now. It is such a mess. It's not very functional at the time because I have so much stuff just thrown in here and don't really know what I have, to be honest. So I'm just showing you guys here what I have above the coffee bar, and it's just stuff to go in my coffee, stuff to go in my tea, some miscellaneous coffee cups, and then the top is just items that we reach for on a daily basis. Here to the left is going to be our snack cabinet, I guess you could say, for us and for the kids. Now remember, Derek and I are empty nesters, so we don't have a lot of that extra food that you would have if you had a family of, say, like 5. We're obviously big chip eaters around here, so lots of chips, cereal, and then our snack items that we keep here for ourselves and for the grandkids. Alright, now that I've showed you around, let me show you just a few things I picked up to help organize these kitchen cabinets.
Okay, so here's what I got, thinking I could organize my overnight oats stuff that I put in my overnight oats. Sorry y'all, the front door is open, and if you can hear cars going by or slushing by, it's raining outside. Okay, so here's what I got. Now, the only thing is, I knew this tall one was not going to work for me, so I have a home decor sale once a month on my Facebook channel, so this may happen to just be, I may have to just sell this on that sale this month, but we shall see. But I knew when I ordered this set, this one was most likely not going to work. I guess I could do spaghetti in that, but I don't know, we'll see. I've already got a spaghetti holder, but I might change it out for this one. But anyway, I knew I didn't have anything as far as my overnight oats that was going to fit into that. And then here's the different sizes. It came in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different ones. And this one, I think I'm going to use this one for my oatmeal. And then we've got these for maybe my chia seeds. This one maybe for my nuts and my walnuts and all that good stuff. A smaller one for my flax seeds. So that's my thoughts. Once I start rearranging and organizing, I may even use these for something else. But for right now, my intentions were to use these containers to help organize my overnight oats section a little bit better. Okay, and this Lazy Susan actually came from the Target Bullseye section. It was $5. I liked the way it was really tall, so I may use this for my snacks. I'm not real sure yet, but I bought it with the intentions on using this Lazy Susan for the snacks for the grandkids. Okay, then I picked up these 2 baskets off of Amazon. I just love the wicker look to them. I love the wooden handles, so I got 2 of these. I'm not sure if I'm going to use these today in the kitchen or use these in my pantry. And then I've got this Lazy Susan, this wooden Lazy Susan. That way I'll have 3 Lazy Susans in these cabinets above the coffee pot. So let me show you this one real fast. Okay, in a second you'll see the other Lazy Susans that I already have in the cabinet, and this one's similar to it. Maybe it won't be too hard to put together. I hate it when things aren't assembled when they come. Let's see here. Okay, so pretty. I love the dark wood on this one. Got a couple of tools here, but look how pretty this is, y'all. That's going to be so pretty. And like I said, I already have 2 of them up there. This will be my 3rd one. And so I'm hoping this is what I can use to store all of my overnight oats stuff in. Okay, and the last thing that I was really excited about, this is designed to slide over the base of your cabinet, and so you can hang your cups there. And I believe this came with 2 of them. Yes, it did. So anyway, they also have little stoppers if you wanted to, well, I'm not sure what you do. I'll have to check that out. But anyway, yes, it came with, no, it actually came with 3. Oh my goodness, I'll link these below. So I have 3 of these guys. So surely this will be enough to hold all of my extra coffee cups. So it just slides on like that, and then you hang your cups. So very excited to see what I can do with these.
Alright, so I'm going to quickly wash these new containers that I bought, and then we're going to start working on the snack cabinet. And I'll just start by taking everything out of the cabinet, kind of throw away anything that's outdated or old, and then we're going to wipe out the cabinet just with some all-purpose cleaner. A lot of you may not recognize that your cabinets get really dirty on the inside, kind of like your silverware drawer. Everything that goes in your silverware drawer is clean. However, that sucker can get so dirty so quickly. So I'm going to take this opportunity to wipe down the inside of the cabinets now that I've got everything out of the cabinets, and I'm going to do also the inside and the outside of the cabinet doors while I'm up here, because you'll see in a little bit I've got to use a chair. I'm so short, I've got to use a chair to actually get up here to the top cabinets and get it all cleaned out. So while we're organizing and decluttering today, we're also going to do a little bit of cleaning. Alright, so as I'm taking things out of the cabinets and there's containers that I think I may reuse, I'm going to go ahead and hand wash those and set them out here to air dry. So then once I get everything out of the cabinets and get ready to get organized and put things back in the cabinets, all my organizers will be good and clean. Okay, I have filled my sink up with some sudsy hot Dawn dishwashing liquid, and I'm just going to take a kitchen rag and wipe down these cabinets. Now, I did first take my vacuum cleaner with the little extension on it, and I did vacuum out the cabinets. It was just a little bit easier to get all the fuzz and debris and excess food and all that. I did vacuum it out first. However, I just did not film that. This video, as you already know, is going to be pretty long, so I did not put any of my vacuuming the cabinets out on film, but I did do a little bit of filming when it came to wiping down my cabinets, because I just want you guys to see how dirty the inside of my cabinets were. Oh my goodness, it's a little embarrassing, and really that rag was dirtier than it appeared on camera. But like I said, while I'm in my chair and while I'm up here, I went ahead and took that hot sudsy water and wiped out the inside of my cabinets. I wiped off the inside and outside of my cabinet doors, just to say that I did, and just to, because I knew it was going to be quite some time before I got back up here and cleaned again.
Yeah, I sorted through all the chips. We are definitely chip people around here. And a couple of these, the grandkids eat. Derek and I do not eat them. So I saved the chip clips because I have no clue where all of our chip clips go. However, I'm down to 2 of them. So what I did, I just took a little, what is this? A stapler, a little baby stapler. And I just stapled the chips that I know the grandkids are going to eat. We've got Super Bowl tomorrow. I'm filming this on a Saturday. So I just stapled those. We're just going to use those for the time being until I can pick up some more chip clips. As for all my Sam's wholesale shoppers out there, these are some of Derek's favorite snacks that he likes to eat after supper. You've got this honey vanilla nut fruit clusters. You've got this Omega Powerhouse trail mix that has a little bit of everything in it. You've got this tropical trail mix that has a lot of dried fruit. And then he gets this keto cinnamon pecan granola. So those are just some of the snacks that Derek likes to keep here on hand. Okay, I had not expected to use these in the cabinets here in the kitchen. I expected to use these in the new pantry. However, I'm thinking, since I usually have at least 4 bags of chips in the cabinet, maybe if I put the cabinets, no, Lordy, maybe if I put the chips inside one of these containers, it might be easier to make them look more, I don't know, to contain them better. So for today's video, I'm going to use one of these tubs to put my chips in and see if we're going to like that a little bit better than just throwing the chips back up there. Okay, well, that did not work out. Obviously, the chips are a little bit bigger than I thought they were going to be. So this is probably going to only hold maybe 1, possibly 2 bags without squishing them. And I could do both containers because I usually have at least 4 bags of chips in the cabinets, but I really don't want to take up all my space with these containers. So, I don't know. I may try the 2 containers, put 2 in here and 2 in there, and just see what that looks like. It might not take up as much room as I think, but I was really hoping that this one would hold at least 3 bags, and even this little small one, it's not going to. So let me know in the comment section, if you're a chip eater like this family is, how do you store your bags of chips in your pantry? Okay, so here's what I have so far. I think this Lazy Susan's going to be perfect for the kids' snacks. I love the way it's really tall. Again, this came from the Bullseye section at Target for like $5. If I could find another one, I may go back and get another one for my pantry. That's in the utility room, but I'm really liking this. And of course, my cereal is going to stay in its container box there. I'm going to try to do both of these containers for my chips. And then this works out perfectly for Derek as far as this Lazy Susan, because he can kind of see what all snacks he has left to snack on. So we've got it all kind of organized and contained. Now let's get it back into the cabinet and see what it looks like then. Okay, so here's the look so far. Now, remember, Derek and I are empty nesters, so we do not have a lot of food like you would if you had a family of, say, mom and dad and 3 children. And most of our big ticket items stay in the pantry in the utility room. So it looks pretty bare at the time being, but this is pretty much all we keep up here. We keep Derek's snacks here, we keep our chips here, we keep our cereal here, and then snacks for the grandkids. So these 2 chip bins, I put the grandkids' chips in one bin, and then the chips that Derek and I eat in another bin. So sometimes we have more food than just this, of course, but for today's video, this is what it's gonna look like. Now I think gonna put maybe some tortillas that are here over to the right in that shelf, over in this shelf when we get done. So there might be a few more food items once I do the shelf here to the right over my coffee bar that we will put back into this shelf. But for right now, this is what we have, and man, does it look really good. Okay, now this side of the kitchen is done. Let's move over above our coffee bar area and let's work on this crazy section. Oh my goodness. This is out of control. I have needed to do this video, guys, for gosh, at least 6 months now, and I just have not stopped and done it. And today's the day that we're gonna get it done. Okay, I just have some random items here. There's a Lazy Susan right here that can't even turn. It is so full. So I'll just have honey and things for my coffee, all that good stuff just stuck up in here. Then I've got this middle Lazy Susan here that most of the stuff here is for my overnight oats, but you can't even turn that around either. And then I've got my coffee filters. I've got some things that my friend Carol sent me back at Christmas time that I need to store away. These sweet little napkins, aren't they so cute? I didn't even use them this year. They are so adorable. But they are definitely going to be the theme to my next year's Christmas coffee bar area. So excited about that. Now these, I can use these spoons. Carol gave me these also. I can use these spoons in my upcoming spring video. So I just left these out. Can't wait to use these. And then just some extra coffee cups. And look at these beautiful coffee cups that I haven't even got out yet. So hopefully now that I'm getting my overnight oats kind of organized, I can start using these cute little mugs with the lids on them, which I bought for my overnight oats. Okay, now the top shelf, this is what I was talking about, Derek's tortillas that he keeps up here in this little Lazy Susan. I might move that. That's my spaghetti jar that I might use that new jar for. And then this is just where I keep my rice, some things for the grandkids, some Chef Boyardee, lots of extra tea that could probably go in the big pantry, but I'd like to leave it here. So we shall see. This applesauce needs to go to the refrigerator probably. So just some odds and ends up here. We really do not use this cabinet, guys, for food, not really. So I need to get the food out of here and get the food into the pantry or over here to this left shelf. Okay, so now let's get everything out of this area and get this area tackled. Okay, friends, that's all we're going to get this afternoon. Jay and Vanessa just called for me to come over and watch Lainey while they have a date night. So I'm going to stop here and then I'll continue first thing in the morning. It is a dreary day. It's about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and my goodness, it has been storming like this the whole day. Can y'all see the flag waving in the background? Let me pull it up for you guys, see if you can see it. What a pretty sight. So that's all for today, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, friends. Cheers. It's pretty early on a Sunday morning, and as you can see, I just kind of left my kitchen the way it was yesterday. Let me set my coffee down. Excuse me, I woke up with a little bit of a sore throat this morning. But yesterday, as soon as I took everything out of this top cabinet here above my coffee pot, Jay and Vanessa called, I think it was about 4, and they were going to go out on a date night. So I ran over and watched Lainey till about 9 last night, and so I didn't get anything else done in the kitchen. As you can see, it is still yucky and rainy outside. Oh my goodness, it has practically rained for 2 days now here in Texas, and it is so wet. So another good day for me to get in here and finish up this kitchen. decluttering and organizing. So again, I've got everything out of the area above the coffee bar. As you can see, I have just a little bit of food up there, mostly stuff for my overnight oats, for my coffee, for my cocoa. So I'm going to do a little bit of decluttering with all this stuff here, and then we'll start organizing and putting it all back in the cabinets. Now, I am not going to film cleaning out these cabinets today because you got to see that yesterday, but do know that I vacuumed out each cabinet and wiped it down with some hot Dawn dishwashing liquid. So now let's start this day 2 of our kitchen organizing video. Okay, y'all, I'm so sorry if you can hear my washing machine going. I'm trying to catch up on my laundry today. Y'all, these have expired. These expired September 2023. So tell me what you do with your expired food. We have, I think, every quarter you can leave canned food and stuff in the mailbox for them to distribute to people that are in need. So do I go ahead and just... Normally, guys, I would just throw this away because it is expired. However, nowadays, I just hate to throw away food that I think is eatable. I'm not going to feed it to my grandkids. Then I feel like I can't feed it to someone else's grandchildren. So for today's video, I am going to trash this expired food. But I would like to know in the comment section, when you clean out your pantry, what you do with your expired food. Do you throw it away, or do you contribute it to like a local pantry? Here is something else I found that it had expired. These carb balanced spinach herb wraps. These expired November of 2023 right there. So Derek may not let me throw those away. He likes to eat these. I'll ask him first, but this is also something I had in my cabinet that had expired. Y'all, I gotta show you this. This was Derek's grandmother's. I think it's absolutely adorable. It's glass. It has, let's see, let me turn this around. It's got like I think those are carrot sticks. I'm not real sure. But it's got maybe asparagus and then 2 little tomatoes on there. Isn't it so sweet? So I've kept this in my kitchen and I just keep my Splendas in there. I don't really use Splenda a lot in my coffee anymore, but when I do, I like to have it. So we're going to keep these Splendas stored in this sweet little glass container. That was our Mimi Dawson's. And this is something else that came from her kitchen. It's a measuring cup. There's an extra Splenda. And I usually keep my Keurig, what are these? Filters. But however, since I have a new Keurig now, I need to find someone else to give these filters to, because my Keurig takes a different filter now. But this is another great little item. It's a little measuring cup. I may put this on one of my open shelves or maybe on my hutch and not use this here above the coffee pot since I'm not going to use these filters anymore. So anyway, it's just precious. I love little items like this, kitchen items from your grandmother or your great-grandmother.
Those are definitely items that I truly cherish.
friends, I'd love to know how you store your rice. Do you keep it in a container? I'm just always afraid some rodent or something's going to get in mine because of that right there. So I like to put mine in something. However, I haven't really had anything to put this in. I don't always buy a big thing of rice, to be honest. And this time Derek bought me some at Sound, and it's pretty darn big. But I do have this extra cereal container, so I think for the time being, I'm just going to store it in this. But maybe get me some type of glass container or something that looks a little bit better whenever I can. But right now I'm just going to put it in this little cereal container. But let me know in the comment section, how do you store your rice, or do you even keep a lot of rice on hand at one time? Okay, so that whole box of rice fit in here. So this might be a good idea for any of you guys that are trying to figure out how to store your rice. That fit perfectly in this cereal container. Okay, now let's take care of our overnight oats display, or however you want to call that, because I'll have that all in one Lazy Susan. So here's what I need to display. I need all my goodies that go in there. These are let's see, dried cranberries, some pecans, some walnuts, some sunflower seeds, some almonds, so a little bit of everything in there. And then of course I like to put my flaxseed and my chia seeds. Can't say that correctly. And then some oatmeal. So that's what I like to have in my little overnight oats kind of Lazy Susan. So let's get that taken care of real fast. And then here are the organizers I'm going to put everything in. Okay, so here's my new organizers. I think I'm gonna do the tallest one. I'll do my oatmeal, and let's see, this next one, I could probably do my nuts and stuff in it, and then my chia seeds and my flax seeds. I think that's how I'm pretty much gonna organize it and put all of these into my new little glass containers. Okay guys, and before I start filling these up, let me show you what I picked up from an antique store this week. I was looking for some little scoops to maybe go into some of my displays, and look what I found. I'll edit out the sound. Ah! Oh my goodness, aren't those so cute? Sorry, I'll edit out that noise. But they're little measuring cups. Aren't they sweet? I got let's see, there's just 4 of them, and I got them for $9.99. Let's take the tape off of them real fast. Oh my goodness. Look at this little sweet one. Ah! How adorable. This is the, see, what does it say? 1/4. It says 1/4 cup on this one, but wouldn't that be cute? Inside of one of my little containers to like dip it out of. We'll try that. I also have, let me show you one more thing I'm going to use. I also have a couple of these little scoops to go inside there. They're little wooden scoops. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use maybe just this one and these 3, since this one's kind of tiny. But let me show you the other 2 just real fast. These are a little bigger, and I think, guys, I'm going to use these in. I think I'm going to use these in my laundry room for like my scent beads, and maybe to hold my laundry detergent when I get my laundry room finished. But these big ones may go in my laundry room. So sweet. But I was so happy to find these. I've never seen anything like these before. And like I said, I got all 3 of them for $9.99. Okay, so let's start filling up our little containers and see what we can come up with. Okay, so I've got all this extra. This is going to go in that extra pantry that I've got now in the utility room. I am so excited to have another pantry to keep all this extra food in. Okay, let's see. I think, I wish this one would fit in there. It will, but I don't know. I think this might be better, y'all, because this is a half a cup. And so that's really what I like to scoop. I like to do 1 cup of oats. So I may just use this one. I don't know. Let's see if I've got something else to go in here. I don't know if I want to use this one. I really wanted to use something in the utility room. So I'll start here using this scoop. Hang on, let's see if I got something else. Hey, what about these? These may work too. And then I can leave this glass one that I wanted to use in the laundry room. So look at these sweet ones. These are awfully cute. These come from the Hearth and Hand collection. What about, how is that going to look inside there? Oh, that's pretty too. Let me put the lid on it and see what it looks like real fast.
Oh friends, I know this is such an extra long video, but I sure hope you're getting some type of motivation as far as decluttering and organizing any area in your house. If you happen to still be with me, leave me some type of emoji down in the comment section. I know my friend Caroline is going to leave me her sweet little heart comment. I appreciate you guys that come back every week. I know not all of you like to comment in the comment section. I totally get that. I have lots of friends here on YouTube and I watch their channels and I don't always comment, but they always know that I'm watching. Like, I always know you guys are watching, so never feel obligated to have to comment in the comment section. However, when I do get a comment in the comment section from my loyal followers, it makes me smile every time, and I do appreciate you guys.
Okay, my last one I have left is this 1 cup, so I'm not going to use this one. Let's go ahead and use this little baby one. I just want to use him so bad, so we're going to use him in here. Okay, so look how sweet that is. Oh my gosh, if I had like a set of just these little ones, that would be great. So there you go. Now, look how pretty that is. So let me show you all 4 of them together. Okay, here's the Lazy Susan that I'm gonna have everything that I put in my overnight oats here on this little tray. Hopefully it'll all fit. So we'll start with my oatmeal. And then my, I don't know which ones these are, flax seeds, I think. And then all of my nuts. And then my chia seeds. Oh, love this look, so pretty. Okay, now let's see if my honey will fit in here. I've got 2 things of honey. There's my big one. Oh, it'll fit there. And then my little small one. Okay, these are little creamers that Courtney likes to have when she comes over in her coffee. I think they're just French vanilla creamers. And so I don't put these in the refrigerator. Oh, I'm not sure. You buy them like this with them not refrigerated, so I feel like as long as I don't refrigerate them, it probably would be bad if I bought them refrigerated and then left them out. But because they've never been refrigerated, I am just going to keep these out for the time being. And they go pretty fast because when Courtney comes over and needs coffee, she'll use like maybe 2 or 3 in 1 cup. So they go pretty quickly. So let me show you what I'm going to put these in to keep them stored in the cabinet. Okay, I have these sweet little glass jars with the dark wood lids. I think I'm going to use this tall one for Courtney's little creamers. And for the time being, I don't have really anything to put in this one. I may could put my little honey packets that I have in this sugar jar and then take the sugar jar away and store it away. Not real sure yet. I'd like to keep these Splendas in Mimi Dawson's little container. And then y'all look at this sweet little honey pot. If you've been around my channel, you know that my grandchildren call me Honey. Well, except for JD, the little one. He likes to call me Nene. So sometimes I call myself Honey Nene. Sorry if you can hear the car splashing by. It's still raining outside. But my sweet daughter-in-law Vanessa got me this adorable little honey pot. I'm not going to use it. I just like to display it because it does have my little name on it. So anyway, so let's get these little creamers inside this gorgeous old glass jar. Okay, I've decided to use one of these baskets to store some stuff in. So let's put my green tea bag in here. And let's put my sleepy time tea and then just my regular Zen tea. And then if you saw my last video, you know that I am loving this Rise mushroom coffee. So that'll go in there also. So just a little bit of organization for all my teas and my mushroom coffee. Okay, now that I pretty much have everything in the container and in the Lazy Susan that I want to kind of store it in, let's start putting everything back in the cabinet. Now, I may come back if I have room and continue to use this for my spaghetti. Haven't done that yet. And then I'm not real sure if I'm going to use this or not. So if I have a spot for that, I might stick it up there also. And then I forgot about my little coffee filters. I'm probably just going to store that right inside there. Okay, so now let's start putting everything back into the cabinet that's over my coffee pot. Okay, now that the cabinets are wiped down, I've got everything pretty much organized and back into its little containers. Let's start putting things back into this cabinet. Now, I'm not going to put any food items in here except for maybe Derek's tortillas, maybe a few more food items. But this is mainly going to be stuff from my coffee bar area and things I use here above the coffee bar. Since we have that extra pantry now in the utility room, I'm pretty much going to start storing all of my food items, well, with the exception of what we store over here in this cabinet, in that extra pantry in the utility room. Okay, so here's the top shelf. I'm going to use that basket on this left side, and then my Lazy Susan, and then my rice container on this side. Now I think I've got some room for that spaghetti storage glass jar, so let's go ahead and fill that up now that I know I've got some room, and we'll put that here on the top shelf also. Okay, I thought only 2 would fit in here, but I think maybe 1 more might fit in here. So let's try 1 more. Oh yeah, awesome. So now I know 3 of these packs will fit in here. There, perfect. Okay, let's get this into the cabinet. Okay, there we go. Nice, that looks really good. So I've got my rice and my spaghetti in a container and got rid of all those boxes that they came in. Now let's work on this bottom part down here and see how we're gonna arrange the 3 Lazy Susans that I have. Okay, I think I'm gonna put my overnight oats there, and then my coffee stuff that I reach for right above the coffee pot there to the right. And then in the middle, pretty much just my tray that I'm just displaying some of my stuff on that I really want to have handy. I think that's how I'm going to organize the 3 Lazy Susans. Let's try it out first and see what I think. Okay, so here's my overnight oats. We'll put this one here. Ah, perfect. Okay, so here's this one. Let's see here. This one's kind of small, so let's scoot this over maybe right there. Okay, let's see. Let's put one there. Oh, yes, that fits there perfectly. And then let's put one more. Nice. There we go. What do you guys think? Then I can just grab a container and grab my stuff, fill it up, and then put some milk in it and put it in the refrigerator. I will do a video showing you guys how I make my overnight oats, but not in this one. Okay, sweet. So that one is now complete. My goodness, friends, I could not be more happier than the way this turned out. Oh, it's so nice. And it's organized. I know where everything is. So pretty. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I love these containers for all of my overnight oats. Oh, love it, love it, love it. So well organized. And then of course this is just displaying some of my stuff. My little Robin jar here that Courtney got me. This is what I use when I do my iced coffee. Tastes extra better in this glass. And then my little hand frother. And then, let's see, my little honey jar. Turn that around. So sweet. And then just my little creamer there holding my stuff that I put in my waters. So everything's very accessible, very neatly. The aesthetic of it is awesome. And then just my tea, some of my honey packets, some Splenda, and then Courtney's little creamers there. So I love this new organizer. So pretty. Okay, what do you guys think? I absolutely love it. Took some time, took me 2 days to get it done, but I got her done and I am so proud of it. Okay, now that we've got everything organized and back in the shelves, let's see if we can fit in a couple of these coffee mug bars to hang some of our extra coffee mugs. Okay, and it comes with these little gadgets, and this is gonna go like at the bottom of your cabinet like that, and then this will hook on, the little eye of that will hook on to that like that. Let's see, like that probably, so it'll secure it a little better. But I'm not going to put these sticky things on there until I'm for sure that I'm able to use these. So let's try to hang our coffee cups first and see if we have enough room and what it looks like. Okay, it is a little bit of a tight squeeze because of this being a little bit tall right there. So let's see here. Maybe if I just have one maybe in the back of this one, and then I can still hang all 3 of them there, that might work since this is a little bit too tall. Or let's see, I could maybe move that, keep that in the back because Courtney's not here that much in the morning times to use those. and then just hang one here. What do you think about that? Yeah, I think that'll work. Having 3 on this one and then just 1 extra one on this one. I think that's gonna work. Okay, now off camera, I'm gonna put those little hooky things back there. See how that kind of sags down? So I've got the little hook up there. It won't sag as much either, which will give me more room. So let me insert those 2 sticky gadgets real fast and see what that looks like also. Let's insert those little sticky gadgets, whatever you want to call that, real fast. Let's get those on there because that's definitely needed. Okay, I've got this one up and I'm gonna let it sit there, y'all, for probably like 30 minutes, kind of like those command strips. It works better if you'll leave it on there for a while, let it adhere to the surface a little better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put these both up here and let them sit there, and then about 30 minutes we'll come back and I can actually show you the final look. Okay, let me show you guys real fast. There's like a little screw that has like a little bolt on it, and you screw the bolt on top of that screw once you insert the black bracket. So let's see, I can't really show you guys, it's such a tight spot, but let's see. Okay, you see how that right there, that just screws on top of that little screw to make it more supportive, I suppose. So there's one that goes there, and then I'll go ahead and put one on this other one, and then we'll get our coffee cups hung back up. I'm definitely going to recommend those little mug holder brackets for sure. I'll link them down low in my description box.
Okay, we finally come to the end of the video. I pray this extra long video gave you a lot of decluttering and organizing motivation, maybe some ideas of using some containers to organize your pantry with, your kitchen cabinets. I appreciate you for spending some of your precious time with me today, friends. If you happen to be new, please introduce yourself to me in the comment section, maybe your name, where you're from. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're one of my returning friends, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.